Bushia as the Igbo Ghana, the self-acclaimed Igbo king, on the wife. About the address the public, which will say, in 7 to Abontin, and Tessa. Ama Honorable Hassan Ayariga so wajini share. Wababe responded to Papa no. I say san seminar or no a leader kasasa or see leader kasasa. To say ade wo hwe ne kasa no I say energy abem kakra. Oh yes. Iti me jumre ma some follow the page now and I'm follow me video like programs am here. Yeah. Ubehu baby I drew. It is now only there. Papa nankasa live from the palace. Ababe address the public. Yes. Ababe mu kuntokwa na mu wababe kasa. Eti yenko tie no, yenko tie eze Igbo. Eze Igbo Ghana.
Ladies, by the special grace of God, I am Eze Chukwu the Jude the chief of Igbo community in Ghana, crowned by my community as it is in the Constitution of Ghana that had to do with foreign chiefs. My community elected me to be their chief. And by the special grace of God, performing that right of the diaspora chief of my people, the Igbo community in Ghana. And this is 12 years and some few months of me occupying these foreign diasporan leadership seats. And I must also say thank you to the people of Ghana, host nation, that accommodate us to live and dwell and do business in Ghana. I also want to say a big thank you to Ghana Traditional Council that recognized the Igbo throne, the Igbo diasporan throne in Ghana. I'll take you back a little bit. I did not make myself the Igbo chief. The controversy that is spreading around the world in the internet that had to do with the video that I made 2013 as the chairman of the Igbo community has spoken was as a result of trade issue that Nigerians were having then with Ghana Trade Union, GOTA, from 2012 to 2013 thereabout. When the GOTA asked Nigerians to leave their local market as the trade law established that foreigners are not supposed to be in a retail market, in a retail goods in the local market. Now, as of that time, we had a lot of in and out of meetings with the trade ministry. I can remember a couple of our meetings, there's some level of advice is given to us that for we to go and build a mall that can accommodate us there so that we'll be able to.
One says Sisiano, Omudi Adena call more. Not Igbo kingdom again. Say omu Nigerians traders no any ningo tio market women or say whatever. Say omu no. Now there was a little bit conflict. That is the reason why yeah offer omu sa land nanko omu yede. Eti papa we sa asesa no biu. So this one they change him off again. Sisi enye Igbo kingdom. I buy Igbo archives. Ubahwa, Ubehu, say omo ancestors are the name after street no. On see palace in Ibium, say more. Let's continue.
Get ourselves out from this misunderstanding with the Ghana Trade Union. Then we started thinking on how to develop the vision of getting more for ourselves. Then we thought of having these along our flower road. There is a good relationship we had with the Nene Tepe, the paramount king of Ningo Pranpra. Far back 2008, 2009, we established, we built primary school for them there to support the village, the education of the sons and daughters in that village. And we had a good relationship with him. And he had been telling us to get him investors to have vast land and also beach areas. Then we remember there's opportunity over there. We can develop that more there. We went to him for this beautiful idea. And we discussed this with him. And there, more ideas come out of us. The idea of developing.
All right, so right now I think Ghanaians are demanding clear evidence of that project. Primary, like our primary school no more. So we want to see footage or pictures of that school. Enonti Nene, a whole paramount chief, because we see primary school. We want to see that primary school. I qualify and say, yes, we have to reward you guys with 50 acres of land. We want to see that school. Ghana for the entire Ghana for sorry no. It is our school no soon. A chain school be our Ghana hanti. Yamamu 50 acres of land. No problem. Or for evidence and bra out. I no and a pusu. We ningo paramount chief and say 50 acres of land because of the tight relationship among the man. Does it really make sense? Let's proceed. Pacho, share the please. If today is your first time, kindly share the video. Subscribe to the channel, please.
Igbo village as a business hub area. We discussed this with him, and the king was very happy for such vision, for such. It's like an estate to come into his kingdom. He told us he can even offer us 200 acres of land. Not offer for free, but, for we to buy. We said it's too much. He said 100. We said 50 is okay for us. And he made his boys to go show us the land. We had videos, we had pictures. We'll come back to him, agreed on terms of payment. And we agreed that the payment will take place in tranches, 3 months. Then we came back. A week after, I had TV interview like as we are here, just like my president said. And through that interview, I said, we acquire 50 acres of land. We want to build Igbo village and talk about the vision. Remember, this is an agreement with the king. For 3 months' time, we have to go for payment. 3 months' time, we went in for payment, and the king told us there is litigation over the land. We should hold our money. When he finished the litigation, we will pay. We'll keep going in and out from 2013 to 2012, 2014. He could not round up his litigation. Along the process, we are fed up of in and out. We forget about that project. Though sometimes we talk about the vision. That is how this project, we left it. The video you are seeing on the internet that I said we build Igbo village was made 2013, 12 years ago. If you look at my age now, my age then, that time no small baby. That time you can see the video how young I was then 12 years ago. Now we have no piece of land acquired in Ningo Pram Pram for that project because it did not come to pass. Nowhere in Ghana we bought land for Igbo village till now, till tomorrow. But it was so bad that some of our bloggers misinterpreted the vision and they said, we want to build Igbo kingdom in Ghana. That is 100% lies. If you go back to that video, you see what I said is Igbo village. And the interpretation of village is different from kingdom. We have no any plan to build any kingdom in Ghana. We cannot build kingdom on top of someone's kingdom. It is impossible. But some mischievous, some of our sons and daughters that believe that through internet and through having more viewers, they'll be making money from it.
Me will say like sorry for the interpret. Now, omo person we are there no to the extent say be lock to the paramount chief no so Ningo paramount chief no so, but we are focused now. As long as omo the letter ba, I mean disclaimer about out say some crofo we yem fa asase bia emmo e wo Ningo pram pram enclave no ko ade we should stand on that. Omo ntimi be divert attention no em fada ne ehu ya ne say ohuni asase bia wa ha period. Me say bi mu be ti so mu benya e be kwakwa ti so mu ba benya the Ghana dangbe kasetia. But I want you to understand say Ghana dangbe meaning say kianikin omo so be ba be responde. It is a wakwa si school a boni bi enim. School na ko si e pese ehu school no. E do be say Ningo pram pram paramount chief ni fa common sense entutu. O si school ni we no ka kire o say ono no 50 acres of land that ho free oni chirimba and also or the chairman we just like that. Because put here the previous interview now say it was out of a kind gesture. Because say oni near fine it. But later no obu kotena say like omu negotiate nanka ya heading. Ya tom land ni dia man. Okay, fine. No matter Tom land need their mom. And we or see there was a litigation over the land. And no see her. Near PC who say like what we want to know is say as it stands now, there is nothing like land be 50 acres of land that Edema Nigeria for when the see Igbo kingdom. Period. And no the wunya misisia.
Now decided to tarnish the image of a humble person like me, just for them to make money from the internet and giving wrong information. That's one. Two, the same people also trying to create misunderstanding between the two nations, Ghana and Nigeria, because of peanuts they are making from internet because of their followers. Without thinking the consequences of what they are doing, that this is enough to destroy image of the country, is enough to cause problem, is enough to cause xenophobia. If you look at the internet, there's so many AI videos against me. Some people will say I'm on the run. Some people will say I'm building a kingdom. I want to destroy Ghana. I want to rule Ghana. I want to, put Ghana in my pocket. Who am I to do this? And this is 100% mischievous. If they understand what they are doing, I don't think they will do this. They even put in internet that people has come to my house to protest. Nobody came to my house for protest. And that video is seriously causing problem Our people back home, all over the world, are calling us, thinking that we are not safe in Ghana. But Ghana is one of the most safest countries in the world that accommodates everybody. That the security of Ghana is so good and so tight that people are comfortable living in Ghana. But what these internet bloggers are doing, they are rather destroying the image of the nation without thinking.
Excuse you, sir. Nobody is destroying the image of the country. They are protecting the lands and the culture for their future generation. That is what we are doing. We want to be assured of whatever is going on, whether we are safe or not. So you can say whatever, but we have to find out. When you are dining with whoever, as you claim, say, the paramount chief, school man, and we weren't there. You came out publicly, addressed the country, say, yes, you've been given 50 acres of land that you want to establish an Igbo kingdom. So that is our first time hearing this. And we have to hit the nail on the head until we find out if it is true or not. So that is what you guys are doing. Yes. So don't come and misconstrued and say things you have no clue of. We've succeeded by doing what? Creating awareness. You go here.
Grace of God. As we live in Ghana, doing our businesses, have our house where we live, when we grow old or we decide to relocate from Ghana, we will not take the properties home. It's already built in Ghana. It's also part of development. And we have businesses. We will not be part of anything that will destroy the nation. If anything that will destroy the nation comes through us, that means our businesses, our properties will also be destroyed. A progressive man protects what belongs to him. A progressive man protects even ordinary of his pencil. In our various homes, when you buy a pencil, give to your children. This is yours, this is yours. Sometimes they write their names on the pencil. If the other person take the pencil, the other one get angry because I'm taking his pencil. How much more we that have businesses? So I want to let the world know that every stories they are putting out there is not a real story. Thank God you will hear from that video clearly that is the village we are talking about. That was vision for 12 years ago. So there's no existence of such. Then, remember, I also married a Ghanaian for 28 years with 5 biological children and other adopted children that are also Ghanaians. Where on earth you think that I will be a part of destruction or a part of uncomfortable for the host nation when I have my seed here, being my children? They're Ghanaians, and also Nigerians, but the first identity of them are Ghanaians. I felt so bad when some bloggers will be saying that Igbos should go, as Igbos should go, we don't want him in Ghana. Are you also sacking my wife, your daughter? Are you also sacking my children, your children? Are you also sacking my business? Are you also taking away my property, being my house? But I don't blame the people of Ghana. Heaven bear me witness. I blame those mischievous that are trying to make money from internet to cause trouble. Our brother Cyrus made a statement 24 hours after this problem he created. Cyrus is the one that created this problem in Ghana. He said 24 hours after his video, his followers, his viewers is over 600,000. 600,000. That means you want to make money from the destruction of somebody's image. You are looking for followers. Then you want to destroy somebody's image. I want to use the opportunity to tell the youth of Ghana, please, don't allow yourself to be used by a mischief who is touching the emotions of the people for them to go into destruction over Nigerian's property. While you are, if at all you go in to do that, while you are doing that, he'll be taking the footage of what you are doing to put also in his platform and mocking my money, and you are there to destroy. So please, the youth of Ghana, I plead with you people not to engage yourself in this kind of situation that somebody is provoking you to get into that. Ghana is a peaceful nation. As long as I am concerned, I remain loyal to this country, Ghana, and the entire Igbos in Ghana. We are submissive to the authority of this nation. I also want to say apologies to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and all the traditional institutions in Ghana for these fake news that has given wrong image of Ghana in the world as if Ghanaians are sacking Nigerians, which is never true. Every video you saw on the internet is all about cut and join, AI. So please, be rest assured that Igbos that live in Ghana, we are law-abiding citizens. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll take any questions. Okay. The name of the house.
My name is Ebenezer Kewawan. I think I want to know, you stated how the feeling outside there was, and what message you have for those worried outside that Ghana is.
I held a meeting with the foreign minister of Ghana 2 days ago, Honorable Minister Samuel Okujoto Ablakwa. And in my meeting with him, it's all about this problem of land issue and kingdom issue. And I explained to him, sir, there's no single land. And I explained this I just told you. Now he was so surprised. Then he also made me to understand that the concerns of this nation, great country Ghana, is for we all to live in peace. They don't want anything that causes xenophobia in Ghana. For that reason, I have to put up a press release on my meeting with him, which I did immediately the next morning. It's on air everywhere. I want to tell everybody around the world, more especially Nigerians that are concerned about these social media fake informations that Ghanaians are beating Nigerians, destroying their businesses, asking them to go. I want to tell you that this is internet fake information. Our people back home and all over the world, we are safe in Ghana. There's no single protest in Ghana. We are 100% safe. Nobody came here for any protest. It's all about internet generated stories, AI. So I want to assure you people, don't panic. The government of Ghana, they are in control of the security of us, the Nigerians that live in Ghana. There is no cause for alarm. Thank you.
All right, second question. Yes. Nana, yeah.
Okay, my name is Isa. I'm a multimedia woman. Sir, before you met with Foreign Affairs Minister, the earlier report that you indicated that the chiefs and people of Igbo clarify their part of the story, where they mentioned that they actually don't want any settlement or any establishment of the kingdom in their community and the world. Please, after that, have you been able to get in touch with them? And if you have, what is the outcome?
There is no land acquired there, so they didn't invite me for any, no letter was sent to me, no invitation was given to me, and they've also, I believe they've also made their own research and realized the land was not acquired. So that's it.
Okay, last question.
Okay.
All right.
Eze, please, it also came on social media, on Metro TV, where Hassan Ayariga was making claims that you were arrested. How true is this?
Honorable Hassan Ayariga, Ninsema Okeka told us to say, like, Okofa 2 for a show for the free Nigeria at the back Ghana. Na just say, Aboso kind boys now. You know what? We are Nigerians, no. Omutu adduce the man, and the boys Libya. You know what? But it's omuko. Yeah, you may be more engaging into any fraudulent activities. No, na say chiomo na wakako. Fre, you know what? Headquarters. No, na say police for na then. Releasing in Crawford. No, that was Juma. I say ota the Crawford nature. Oh yeah. Honorable Hassan Ayariga. Obeke candidate no so. It's your barber responding to your kind.
Listen, when issues like this come, the security of the nation must be concerned about it, to know, to hear from me. The NIB, that is the previously BNI, came here last week Thursday, and they invited me to come on Monday by 10 a.m. that the Director General wanted to see me and have interaction with me. I went there on Monday 10 a.m. Then before then, I also had a call from National Security for invitation to also to come on Monday by 2 p.m. I went there on Monday with, I went to see the NIB. I sat with them and questions were put to me and I clarified them, what I just told you about the land. And I put my statement, and I also went there with Nigeria consulate, because Nigeria as a nation are concerned in this fake news going around, because Nigeria High Commissioner knows me, knows the Igbo community, and what we are doing as regards to promotion of our culture and tradition. Then we moved to national security by invitation, and they also had their interaction with me, questions and answers with me. And several hours was spent there with them, and bail was given to me. So nobody came to arrest me. I went for invitation. Thank you.
Hey, also, it's Honorable Hassan Ayariga, Papa, who hear me or say a invite keke. Now you're detaining no. But on the show, no, you say you're detaining no. I will say Papa ni BP Kosoro, right? It's a beba. BNA or first time I will hear. I will say a baby video we are now. You hear more. It's yenti ha. I think say okay. So Moontrain. Ebeye Habibi. Okay, so yeah, right? No, Yango Accra. Good. Yentia.
Like the Yoruba, they have it. Yoruba chief, the houses.
They
don't have king in Ghana.
Overnight. What was the charge?
The charge was that not
Tio.
have full sight of defending
Tio
the
Beka.
nation.
It's in a chain of our dispute. Tisano. Now, listen. Why the HR draws this? Because Uti Hassan, Honorable Hassan Ayariga, also change some evidence or HSN no create a cheap papa way. A detaining no. It wasn't just an invite.
They are more particular about what comes into their packet than what they should defend.
So why did the police arrest him? And for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. Parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana, and the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitutions allow you to be called a chief of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief, the Hausas, they have a chief, the Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asantehene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you be walking when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to acquire tracts of land and build a kingdom.
Did he acquire the land?
That is his problem. Whether he did or he did not, he's voiced it out that he has. And the videos are there. So we are taking his word against.
So is he being released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high BP.
In the cell?
In the cells, and said his BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there with the ambassador, Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to Ghana.
Oh, I see your chair, your detainee, and no complaining of high blood pressure. She said, "Oh, no, so which here are they? Oh, no, we are so chat row. On the chair, remember to see with evidence. Me sure say honorable beba be here no. Yanko.
The ambassador to Ghana, he went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary.
Beba.
We are ready to take it, but we take the last one. Last one. Okay, let's see. Your name and where you're from?
Prosper Abenega on Supreme Newspaper. The vision of the establishment of the Igbo village has been put on hold due to the issue of land. I want to know whether that vision is still alive, that maybe one day it will come to fruition, or because of this, you are abolishing this completely.
The vision is dead since many years ago. If the vision is still in existence, maybe by now we would have acquired the land. But the vision is gone. We have none of that vision anymore.
It's a busi vision ayla. Eh, Ghana ko ya bojuma papa. O se vision ayla. Na se vision o hanka by now ma establish. Two person say omunya the opportunity now. And you ma advance in omu ye, they will do it, papa. But because say you bomb which you to me more 50 acre, 250 plot. Hey, now sometimes so yes wait me ya, echiri ma betimi ababe. Ntu land bi wakra ha bo ho ban come de okra tenase. So won makwa omo ya life o show omo o invest into your children. Definitely one day they will come out with something. And I'm betting I put it up structure, ebe boa echiri man so omo ba. Nti ya ntu ntom nsase sa. Share or see future be anywhere or more you know say bibi sa besi. Forget. It's simple.
Okay, so make sure that.
My name is Maro. So we have seen all the videos going around as people are painting the Igbo community as bad image, as you as Igbo leader in Ghana. What are you going to say to people who are painting the bad image for Igbo community? That's what I want to ask.
Who lives in a glass house? Don't throw stone at it. When you think you are painting image of somebody because you want to make money on the internet, one day somebody will also paint your image wrongly. You cannot, because you're a content creator, you will sit down there lying. You should know there's law of karma. So whosoever painting Igbo community black in internet, even some people put AI that's handcuffed from me and all that. Where on earth handcuff get into my hands? So those that are doing this should be very careful and remember there's law of karma. You might think you will destroy somebody's image, but someone else also destroy yours. Then finally, I also had an interview with Hassan Ayariga, who was also painting black of my name. I want to let him know that a leader does not talk like that. You cannot say anything that you have no evidence of it. When you are talking to public, say what is real and don't paint somebody wrongly. It is so cheap for him to open his mouth to say, I'm a human trafficker. But I want him to put those things, those his evidence together, and the time will come, he will let me know how he's saying that I'm a human trafficker. If indeed he have the qualities to be a president of a nation, this alone has disqualified him, because it's a wrong information and you are giving the youth of the nation wrong emotional torture information for them to rise against your fellow African brothers. We are all travelers. I believe he's also lived abroad. If somebody raised allegation for him like that abroad, will he exist there? He cannot exist there. So my brother, Hassan Ayariga, be careful of your utterances when you are in public against your fellow human being. But I leave it for God. Thank you.
Okay, so we take the very last one for this very gentleman.
Thank you.
Your name, where coming from?
My name is Michael Abato, aka Barrister. I'm not a content creator. I'm not representing any media. I'm doing it for peace. Please, Your Highness, I want to ask, there is this news circulating concerning about some of the Igbos in this country killing people around and all those. What advice do you have for those Nigerians that are committing crimes and tarnishing the good people of Nigerians, or the other Nigerians that are here, who are here for business? What advice do you have for those Nigerians?
First of all, from this place and from the Office of Igbo Community President, we always tell our people, don't ever engage in crime. If you commit crime, the laws of the land will hold you and prosecute you based on the crime you committed. We always tell people this, and we never support crime. Number two, what is giving me stress more is when one Nigerian or two commit crime, they will generate that the whole Nigerians are crime committers. In every home there's Mensa. So it pains me a lot when something like this happens, they say the whole Nigeria, Igbos and all that. So please, if you're a Nigerian, you live in Ghana, don't engage yourself in any crime. Don't engage yourself even in Ghana election because you are not a Ghanaian. Don't engage yourself in anything that will sabotage the name of Nigeria. Don't engage yourself in anything that will make Nigeria to look like we are stupid. I always say this, that Igbos, Nigerians, we can start selling pure water with 100 cedis. Come back in 1 month's time, that 100 has increased to 200. Come back in 6 months' time, that 200 has increased to 1,000. We have patience to do business. We have patience to increase our strength to make more for future. We are not those that believe to make it today and die tomorrow. That is why you see Igbos, sometimes say an Igbo man, 2, 3, 5 years ago, when he came here, he was waiting. After 5 years, you see him doing well. We have patience. So we are not people of that nature. But remember, in every 12, there's always Judas. And that Judas must be fished out. That was why Judas was fished out, and he also hanged himself. The consequences of what Judas did was for him to kill himself. So the consequences of Nigerians committing, any Nigerian commits crime here, is the law of the land. Thank you.
We've heard so many times, the wife is a Ghanaian, the wife is a Ghanaian, the wife is a Ghanaian.
Wait, this Chief Ranger has
Okay, me who say what there? I say when we say what there, Honorable Hassan Ayariga, and I believe say man we the Kianike. Or say so Rebecca or Poladmo show this is our evidence such as a man or here human trafficking. Okay, so go for 224 the back. They say evidence ko awon papa na ba be there no. Papa be there no pa. And I some from bra. Okay, the wife no so ba be kasa nti ye de be ko ho nso ne akwakotie ba ye ntie journalist no questions or mobisa ne ewie na fan ko ho side, okay? Tebusuane wife ni the wife na ba be kasa oka fante so ye fanta say of free central, right? Yeah, so oye fantini abayua fantini abayua nti yenkwe.
Are we good? We can go. 3, 2, 1, ready.
Ghana for Michelle and Space. My friend and not a quarter to the first. May a fancy me feel what central region. The continue out. Look the chief. Mayor now for 28 years. No one from 5. From 5 more years growing. My all do social media, number the mass. Mukon Nanakasa no sin no crofon no choosing, don't ye kids. No zoom on any. The crobia quadra. Na engo ko before we nipa probes money na wa bo ha na nyamor ko do social media bukuna ide ni no nya no na war for 28 years ya won ma 5 mema no nyina what kro yi 2 our university Eko Central University better born enter university this year. Kakama 2 also be do work of form 1 nti me Ghana yi ayana say what asem bia won twem pen no bisa no hu no color yeden owo na mo record no so say continue yedem a impuntu dwuma olumba pro yi mu because I yedem afoforo why ho agide opedo obokro be bibi na che de yezi han no kasa yezi tu won efi Ghana. It's a mushroom baby. More codo, more bar, more than a maha, it be you are. Or ya no call. Nesso we super church, I am a watching a benin. Not will be saying muscle. Yana was some of a young won't be saying muscle. But e can lay a can. Mamma be as soon as what they fear yet. Who can go in Nigerian with ya? In careful, in lie and fanciful, a fanciful. No go fia wo ye djuma wo so ye che on ka ya kasisa o Nigeria fu bia me go fia mukunu pe be fia mukunu pe na mama wa ya half Nigeria half Ghana enti mesrem bebre obi kana kuma on trim yem na moro ko moro ba ma wo ka kan no kore bia ni be bia.
Thank you.
It's near what in Kanye and wife, okay? The wife and a kasai. Now, yenko tie time omu yi document say oh yeah, your man certificate wa ha na sa sefa claim IGBO king we on you be contest here Nigerian be contest here. Na ne nkrofo no tuma we eze no. Na enye so na nkasa sorry na you know what? Or installing okay? So I think so Eba. Just a minute please. Okay, Eba.
I've been doing everything possible to tarnish the image of whatever we are doing to promote the Igbo tradition and culture. Things on that, anytime we are about to have this festival, issues of this nature or anything thereabout will crop up since 2017. And at the same time, this same people has taken Igbo community or all Nigerian community to court, to circuit court. These are the documents. And the case is still pending there. The case is still pending there. We are still going back on the 24th of this month regards to all these issues. So we are not surprised that they can formulate this kind of information just to tarnish the image of what we are doing. So I have many documents here. I learned there is a press release I saw somewhere they made that Igbo chief or Aweze was not done by Igbo community. This is the certificate given to him when we did the election at Igbo community meeting. It was not done privately, it was done right inside the meeting place. When I was not the president of Igbo community as at then, it was one of our brother, High Chief Onyema Ndarago, who was the president of Igbo community by then. The election was conducted. Yes. So, and these are certificate of Igbo community. This certificate here dates back to 208. 208. This is the original copy of Igbo certificate, 208. And this one, this is when we are using Igbo community Accra, Ghana. Before we came up with the title, we write to Igbo community Ghana. This original certificate. Our brother that lost the election with our Eze, at a point he was also parading himself as Eze in Ghana here to some people, those who were supporting him. Within that period, this document is from Minister of Chief State wrote to him to desist from parading himself as Eze or as chief of the Igbos. That person that conducted election or compete election with our Eze. These are documents that are openly in the public domain. These documents was signed by Nid Dusaki from recognition of Eze Chukwu Juju Dihanetu. This is on behalf of the Ghana Traditional Council. I did not read this date far back as 31st October 2013. It is not today's date. And these are the fake documents that our brother was giving to people he wanted to the crown chiefs, which we stopped him from. These are documents that are in public domain. Okay. I believe, and what the book I have here is the Igbo Community Minutes book as far back as 208. This Igbo Community Minutes book as far back as 208. So whoever that is somewhere writing to the Igbo community, that is why we're even still at the court, secret court, for the court to confirm all these things we're discussing here. So I want to thank you so that you help us to clarify all this message going around. I believe strongly that they are the people that has masterminded it to bring bad blood against what we normally do every September of the year. The New Yam Festival issue is an annual festival done by Igbos in every part of the world. It's not only in Ghana. Thank you very much. right, so ladies and gentlemen for the press,
But as it stands now, I think say that ni takite kochu or yeah gan manche. I stop omo festival activities no. Any foreign activity festival activities beyond gan manche na there. I put a stop to it. So the same way omo chemu say sorry mufanche a noise or background the same way omo chemu say the previous guy now or parody as a IGBO KING now you see or no own like you know yeah obia ni ho or no why there ya to no so aba say ye ni so no only the Igbos no omo ye hwehwemu and omo hu so onye ni papa. So that is the same thing Ghanaians are doing. Please kindly like the video for me patch or YouTube for that is the same thing Ghana for the omobufu kra ye de enhwe obi ebufo de ense bi ensesa hwede. Ghanaians want to be assured say such property enko free foreigners we ense. You feel me? Tebusia ne wo ho no omuso wa kasa ba sisi ano Honorable Hassan Ayariga ewo nyoma nsem bia wo so be yi an also wo evidence nti obra no be prove to man say yes or human trafficking. Video we dey be chebe kwaba me kwaba and we may be a full lines. Also of the background noise in it.